Hi everybody, welcome to Simply Scuba. In today's video I'm going to be taking a closer look at the Atomic Aquatics AI Titanium Inflator. So this is a very nice inflator that you can fit to virtually any BCD because it actually has a sort of a universal attachment kit that I'll show you a little bit later. This is a upgraded version of their standard stainless steel AI inflator, in that, as the name suggests, it has titanium parts on the inside, which makes them more robust, it makes them lighter, and also corrosion resistant. Very, very funky design to it, and the main selling point is in that universal fitting, so you can fit it to virtually any BCD. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so let's take a look and see what you actually get inside of the box. So this is a box that it comes in. Nothing overly interesting on the box, just a lot of branding basically. Opening it up. On the inside, you have the inflator itself. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. And underneath here, we have a rubber inflator hose. Pretty standard sort of class, but actually the quick disconnect mechanism has a very fancy finish to it. I definitely like that. And book of words, just owner's manual, how to use it. On the inside, yeah, just more information on the inflators and how they work. And then here you have something interesting. So this is a bunch of adapters, and this is how you're going to be able to fit this inflator to virtually any BCD. So if I take the one off that's already fitted to the inflator. So this section makes it a two-part fitting so that you can actually remove the inflator from your corrugated inflator hose over your shoulder. And because different brands make those corrugated hoses with different calibers, different sizes, you can get these different fittings. So you can see how they're three different sizes in that no matter what brand's corrugated hose you have, one of these should fit your BCD corrugated hose. You get another screw collar as well, and you also get three of these metal pins. So what these pins do, if I just get one of them out, is that in a lot of inflators, if you have a pull dump over your left-hand shoulder, it means that there'll often be a stainless steel cable on the inside of that corrugated hose that runs down the length from the pull dump over your left shoulder down to the inflator. And then at the bottom of that steel cable will be a small loop, and then what you effectively do is you catch that loop with this metal bar, and that threads through there in this section of the fitting, and you loop it over that, so that way you get a really strong anchor point, so that when you do pull down that inflator over your left-hand shoulder, you're pulling on that cable and that opens up that valve. So that's what these three metal bars are for, and you get three of those, three different lengths for the three different fittings. So yeah, that's everything that you get inside of the box. Let's take a closer look at the inflator itself. Okay, so the inflator itself has Atomic Aquatics' definite flair to it. Lots of sort of rounded angles and a decent style to it. The buttons themselves are oversized, so really easy and obvious to find, even if you have clunky gloves on. You get the inflate button and the deflate as well. Nice motion to them. They don't sort of rattle around or anything or feel loose. The inflator nozzle itself, so it has a little protective keeper on it, which is quite nice, and that just attaches. It rotates if you don't want it. You can probably take that off as well, yeah, if you really don't want it. What makes this different over a lot of inflators is that it actually has titanium parts in it, which makes it incredibly light. Grams, just bare grams in this, but it also means that it's corrosion resistant as well. So instead of using stainless steel, which if you do allow it to stay wet for any long periods, it can rust, titanium obviously can't rust. So so it's much stronger and more reliable as well. Connecting it to the low pressure inflator hose, you just pull that collar back and then push it on. This is pressurized already, and then So you don't need to push it very much, just to sort of open up that valve. And then if you push it a lot, it has plenty of airflow. And then the dump valve as well, very easy. Mouthpiece itself, slightly rubberized sort of section to orally inflate your BCD, but it's not floppy or soft in any way. It just gives you that sort of slight rubbery kind of feel. Instead of hard plastic, it's a bit more comfortable on your mouth. And you get another rubberized section here just to add a little bit of grip when you're either like pulling it down over your left hand shoulder to open up that pull dump, or just to sort of inflate it. Just gives you something to grab hold of. So all in all, yeah, smart little inflator. And that's the Atomic Aquatics AI Titanium Inflator. Now I really like this. Just in its overall aesthetics and the way it kind of looks and it feels, it's definitely one of the better inflators out there. Most people don't really think about the inflators on their BCD. It comes with whatever it comes with. But this, because it can fit to any BCD, you can upgrade the one that's already fitted as standard stock to your BCD. Because you can remove it and quick remove it, it means that you can fit it to different BCDs, especially if you have different BCDs with different sort of sized corrugated hoses. You can use those adapters and use the same inflator for those different BCDs, because you can only use one at a time in the water. But yeah, if you're after one of the nicest inflators on the market, this is probably it. So check it out. There's going to be far more information on our website, simplyscuba.com. There's going to be a link down in the description below to check it out. Thank you for watching, and safe diving.